Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today we're gonna make a little mini alcohol stove out of an inhaler. Oh boy. Let's do this real quick. Maybe we shouldn't, huh? I think I used too much alcohol. It is shooting out of there. Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today we're gonna make a mini alcohol stove out of an inhaler. Let's do this real quick. Now, this isn't my idea. I saw this somewhere on YouTube. If I can find it, I'll put the link in the description. But it works pretty good if you want to, boil half a bottle of water, maybe a little bit more. So all you really need to do is get your hands on a used inhaler, make sure it's empty, and then, well, we're gonna go ahead and take this thing apart. It's really pretty simple. You just slide it out and then take the back of it off by any means necessary. I find wiggling it with a pair of pliers is usually the best way to get that out. And once you have the canister out, I find the next best way to go ahead and open it up is using, well, a pipe cutter. Just like you would cut copper pipe. Now be careful when you're doing this because it doesn't set in there quite right. And just go slow and be very cautious because this thing is under pressure. Even though it is empty, there's quite a bit of pressure in there. Now with the smaller cans, it's not as bad, but the larger canisters, there's more pressure in there. The one I took off, popped off, hit the ceiling, shot back down to the floor. It's a good thing I didn't have that thing aimed towards my face because, well, I would have gotten hit in the face with the top. So use caution, and you can also go ahead and drill a hole through the top just to relieve any more pressure so you're not opening the contents under pressure with the pipe cutter. But the pipe cutter works pretty well. It cleans it, nice clean cut and everything. Now the next step you want to do is get your hands on a file. You can use one on your Leatherman if you want, or a separate maybe triangle shaped file. What are those files called? I forget. But either way, we're going to go ahead and take the canister and we're kind of just going to file down the top just a little bit and file it in such a way where we're going to weaken one particular spot so that we can get our screwdriver underneath and really just peel that rest of the metal back. So once you have the top all off your canister, all I do now is take one of these automatic center punches, and this is really just to help guide my drill bit, and you go ahead and punch it out. And then once you have all four sides done, 4 burners works pretty good. I've tested it with more burners. It's really up to you. It really comes down to the amount of fuel that you have inside for the length of the burn. That's why I went with 4 burners, because I wanted to burn just a little bit slower and see how long I can get out of it. And, well, just drill your 4 holes out. And then once you have all 4 holes drilled out, you're ready to go ahead and put some alcohol inside your burner. Now, I tried using a penny. I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you find an all copper penny. I'll put the date on the screen here for copper pennies, because the new pennies with the mixture of whatever metals and alloys and stuff, they just melt. This thing produces enough heat to melt modern day pennies, so don't use that. Or you can go to your hardware store and find a little copper cap for capping off copper pipe. And, well, just ream this out just a little bit and put that copper cap in there. And you could also not put it in there at all. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. I just wanted the copper cap to really just have the flames go out the jet more so than out the top. So once you have it all capped off and ready to go, you do have to kind of pre-light this thing, and that's the reason I have that little cup down at the bottom there. You just pour a little bit of alcohol in the cup, light the cup on fire. That little bit of fire in there is going to heat this thing up like you saw, and it's going to heat this up, get everything boiling inside here, and once it starts boiling and the alcohol turns into a gas, the jets are going to light and you're going to have your alcohol burner going in no time. We definitely have a low boil there. You could probably hear it with the microphone and such. And this thing burns for quite a bit. Like I said, it's been successful with, well, boiling half a bottle of water. I tried to do it with a full bottle of water and I didn't have enough fuel to get that up to boiling temperature. So keep that in mind. And really the whole purpose of this is to get some sort of stove inside my little water bottle survival kit. And this little alcohol container, well, 5-hour energy container, will fit easily inside here, and these little stoves will fit inside here nice as well. And it gives me a way to boil water. Now, especially if you're having the water bottle kit inside a stainless steel water bottle, now you got your container, you got your fuel, you got your stove, you have everything you need to start boiling water. You could see that steaming up and boiling right now. We're going good. It's a pretty good full-on boil there. You could probably do, well, 3/4 of a cup. No, a cup and 3/4 is probably safe. Like I said, when I tried to do 2 cups of water, it wouldn't boil for me. Today might have been different. Who knows, but test it out for yourself. This is a pretty simple build. just use caution when you're lighting it because, well, it could get out of control if you're not very safe. Just like I did. Oh, and there we go, we died. So, maybe a little bit more water in there, half a bottle of water, and the amount of fuel that was in that canister got me to boil. And that was really the whole purpose for some sort of survival situation you might be in when you're hiking, and having a little water bottle survival kit like this is a definitely easy thing to carry on you. And you can have an all-in-one container, like a stainless steel container like that. You have everything you need at least to get a little bit of water and to use that to get a fire started. So I think I'm done rambling. So we're pretty much done for today, and I'll see you on the next one. And if you wanted to learn how to make any of these other alcohol stoves, or even, well, make a little bit of a candle out of the inhaler, be my guest and check out the playlist in the description below or somewhere on the screen, wherever it might be. And same for the water bottle survival kit. Alright, that's my plug for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh my gosh. Should I cut the beginning out? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of dangerous. So, serious note, use caution doing this because it could be disastrous. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Use caution. Don't put a ton. You just want a little tiny bit to cover the bottom of this cup to get it lit and going. Just a little bit. I can't touch anything now because it's all hot. I'm sitting here in my studio with this stuff. I gotta start doing this stuff outside. I have a fire extinguisher off camera, don't worry. Man, I gotta practice this a lot, and this didn't happen before. Oh boy, maybe we shouldn't build this today. You know what, don't build it. I don't recommend building this. Oh man, look at that go. Oh boy. Yeah, don't do this build. So, I just put too much alcohol inside the cup there to get the initial light. That's really it. Once that burns off and just the stove is burning, it, you know, settles down a little bit. It's not this dangerous. I recommend doing this outdoors, not inside. Really, use caution. Don't do what I'm doing. Okay, come on, it's settling down. Come on, you can do it. Okay, I lost the jet. There we go.